This is what is known as a spider plant. A spider plant, now you usually find these in hanging planters because, well, check it out. The leaves, they're thin, narrow, almost spear-like. They have a green in the center of these long needle-like leaves with much lighter green on the outsides of these needles. And the way that these usually are is in hanging pots, so the needles can just flow down. When they're hanging, they hang and the leaves just kind of flow down like a waterfall. And so that's what this plant does with its needles generally. I have these just sitting in pots, in small pots on the ground, on the flat surface, just to see how they spread. I know that they will just spread out and probably flow along, say, this desk like a fog. This plant needs some water. I haven't watered it yet. It might have gone a couple days overdue. I'll show you why. You'll see at the tips of these needles of these leaves, for instance, this one right here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see at the tip it's kind of shriveled up. And that's no good. All that means though is that it needs water. I'll water it, and the tips of these leaves that are looking kind of bad right now, they'll just come back. Come right back. They just need some water. That's from underwatering. But it's a simple fix. Give it some water. These things right here, they will grow up to about 2 feet, but that's not exactly right. If they're hanging from the ceiling, they're just gonna keep growing until they hit the ground. But they can have a spread of about 3 feet. So, hanging from the ceiling, they'll come downward 3 feet, max. Like I said, it's all about the pot when it comes to size. This pot is just a little one, you know. He's not very big. You can hold him in the palm of your hand. And I'll set it down because I don't trust my hands very well. This plant, this spider plant, which goes by a lot of different names, but this is the most common. We'll go with it. It needs to have bright, indirect sunlight. These are from, this plant right here is from certain regions of Africa, and that's why it requires such bright light. But it can be inside. It can be inside light, it just needs to be indirect. It generally can withstand temperatures as low as 68 degrees and upwards of 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And you know what? Here's something I'm going to try and do. I don't usually do it. I probably won't do it again. But I'm going to attempt to pronounce the scientific name. Scientific name of each plant generally has 2 separate words to it. And so, let's see how it sounds coming out of my mouth. Chlorophytum comosum. Chlorophyton comosum. Easy to say it. That's easy to say. All in all, that is a spider plant.